Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's run it back one time. Yeah, you know what to do. Wild Nation. Roll up. It's time for the blunt ratings.
Time for the Blunt Ratings. If this is your first time tuning in, this is how the Blunt Ratings work. We take each show and break them down into 5 categories: matches, promos and backstage segments, storytelling, commentary, and the crowd. For each category, each show can get up to 5 blunts. The average score of those 5 categories stands as the official Blunt Rating. Those are the rules. Now let's get right into tonight's edition of the Blunt Ratings.
We want the smoke. Talk to him. We want the smoke. We want the smoke. Come on, John.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. HD, back in the building one time with another episode of the Blunt Ratings. Let me get some more light in here so we can brighten it up a little bit, baby. So what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. We had a interesting, jam-packed episode of Monday Night Raw. I don't know if it was good or not. We'll talk about that here in a second. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Yeah, man. You know how the show goes, man. We start with promos and backstage segments, and we go from there. Last night, it was a lot of talking. Probably a little bit too much by some people. Maybe a lot of bit too much by some people. I'm peeking a little bit. Let me get turn my mic down a little bit. Yeah, maybe a lot of bit by some people, but yeah, it was a lot of talking. Some of it was good, like how the show started. KO show started the show. Obviously, him and Seth are out there, and they hate Texas with the passion. Now Seth hates Texas too, I guess. But, you know, they were just running down Texas, talking about how, they were going to win their match tonight, and then they were going to go on to WrestleMania with the tag team titles and blah, 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 blah. Decent opening segment, standard stuff. It was an opening promo before their match with Alpha Academy, which we'll talk about in a minute. We had Amos backstage talking about he was about to fight T-Bar. That was his biggest opponent thus far. That might be true. He hasn't fought like Bobby Lashley or anything like that. So has he fought? Did he fight Braun Strowman at any point? I feel like I saw them in the ring together at some point, but I could be wrong with that. But Amos was backstage before his match. Then we had a six-way promo between all the ladies that were going to be in a 3-on-3 match later on in the night. It was Becky, Doudrop, and Nikki Ash cutting a promo together, mind you. And mind you, Becky and Doudrop were like feuding and beating each other up and not liking each other and disrespecting each other just like 2 weeks ago. I don't know what happened. Now they're friends because Becky was talking shit and Doudrop was like her hype man. And Nikki Ash was trying to like give him dap, and they just looked at her like, no thanks. You're a cornball. Leave us alone. So that was that. Then the baby faces cut a promo. The baby faces were going to be in a match where Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley, and they were all just kisses and hugs, and they did do a fist bump. Whatever. Then the Street Profits cut a promo. They want the smoke. Obviously, they want a shot at the tag team titles at WrestleMania. They say they free. They got time today. Mysterios and The Miz is where the show kind of just went off the tracks for me because I don't know what the fuck was happening. Like, I thought Logan Paul was going to show up again, but obviously WWE ain't pay him or he was busy already. I don't know what was going on, but The Miz, first it was the Mysterios out there talking. Dom isn't good at cutting promos at all. Let's just call it what it is. And Ray has never been the best at cutting promos, but he can get a good one out, good babyface promo out every now and then. But The Miz just came out and like talked some shit, ran down his career, which is like part of his gimmick at this point. I beat John Cena at the WrestleMania. Like, bro, okay, we get it, man. It's like 2,000 years ago. But yeah, so that was that, and it lasted so long. It was like, why is he just felt like they were stalling for something? Maybe they were. I have no idea. And we had a Riddle and Orton backstage promo, standard RK Bro stuff. And guys just doing the best bud telling weed jokes. Riddle said he puts the high in Ohio. it was funny because he was like, "Man, I don't know. I've been having. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm kind of, I'm losing a little bit. I kind of got the munchies. I kind of, got dry cotton mouth, and it's like I don't know if if something's wrong." Or Randy was like, no, sounds like everything's normal to me." Oh man, I thought that was pretty funny. They're like actual friends now, it seems like. So it's gonna be sick and disgusting when Randy RKO's him and they have to turn heel, and he turns heel. And they fight at WrestleMania. Because what else are they gonna do? So then we had my least favorite promo of the night. Uh, Carmella and Zelena Vega were backstage for some reason. I guess just to promote their WrestleMania match with now Sasha Banks and Naomi, who have been a tag team for 5 seconds, literally 5 seconds. Is like, how are they contending for the women's tag team titles at WrestleMania? They're not even a team. Like, where are the teams? Where are the Iconics? Damn it, bring back the Iconics. Hashtag bring back the Iconics. Damn it. What the fuck is going on with this shit? Kid Get Money, what's cracking, bro? Yeah, my internet kind of went out at the beginning. Don't worry about that though. We got it back up. So yeah, this fucking promo was just trash because the first thing Zelena said, "What's up with your show with Corey? All you guys talk about is sex." And she's like, "Oh yeah, all we do is sex. It's sex, sex, sex. It's sex, 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 sex." I'm like, man, this is. Y'all grown as a motherfucker. Get the fuck. It's 2022. We're not trying to bring back the Attitude Era. I don't need to see what she insinuated, which was if they win the match at WrestleMania, her and Corey Graves are going to celebrate by having sex in the ring. I guess calling back to Edge and Lita. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Maybe when I was 18, that would have been something I was excited about. You know what I mean? Oh man, might get to see some titties. Titty might pop out. We don't. There's websites for that. There's Instagram. We don't even need websites. I guess Instagram is a website. It's an app technically, but whatever. Yeah, it's like, I don't need to see that in my wrestling right now. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't say any objectifying women shit. Corey Graves is being objectified too. It's just, I don't need to see public displays of affection, especially if it's like raunchy. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. I don't want to watch the shit. Like, I could watch some classy shit. You know what I mean? Some cute shit. You know what I mean? But, this type of shit is whack as fuck. Yeah, it's a live sex celebration, basically, is what they trying to do. BJ, what's cracking, homie? Tony need to buy WWE. Fuck WWE. Well, Tony needs to figure out what he's doing with his company, because he needs to add some hours to his television broadcast before his company becomes WWE. Let's just keep it 100. You know what I mean? People are already starting to get antsy because they not on TV. So, yeah. WWE fired everybody so they could turn AEW into WWE. They was like, oh, y'all laughing at watch this. We just gonna fire everybody. They gonna hire them. And then they company gonna be overloaded with talent that they don't know what to do with. See, it's not a us problem. It's a everybody's so good, we want to sign everybody problem. And it's only so many hours on TV. But no, WWE just sucks at telling stories. We'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, Seth the KO cut another promo backstage. That was after their match. We'll talk about that in a minute. A Veer promo package. Veer is still not here. I'm gonna just say that from now on. Veer is still not here. Then we had what I called it last week. Last Monday Night Raw. I was the first to say it. Pretty sure I was the first to say it. Might have been the first to say it. Can't confirm that, but I'm pretty sure. I said Austin Theory was going to be facing off with Pat McAfee, and that is what it's looked like is going to happen, because Austin Theory was in Vince McMahon's office trying to convince him not to go on the Pat McAfee show, which I'm about to watch. It comes on today. It comes on. It might be on right now or in a minute. I think it comes on like 1 o'clock, but I'll be watching that as soon as it comes on today. Can't wait to watch that. Vince McMahon will be there. I'm assuming Austin Theory will be there too, because he was like, man, you shouldn't go there. Remember the last time you did an interview 20 years ago? What happened? Talking about when Vince lost it on Bob Costas. Classic interview. If you've never seen Vince McMahon lose it, it's the ultimate lack of accountability. it's like my ex. So it's like you point out something that they obviously did wrong. They just try to distract you by just fucking getting upset for them. Like, wait a minute, but you're everybody's obviously on steroids. It's not. What are you asking me questions? It's an interview. That shit was so classic, yo. I love his all-time great interview. Better than Vader smacking the interviewer for asking him if wrestling was fake. It was better than that one. Undertaker sitting there like, damn. Those are probably my two favorite wrestling interview moments of all time. Those are engraved in my brain forever. Vince McMahon snapping on Bob Costas and Vader smacking the shit out of him. He got some big meaty ass hands. I don't know how I got talking about this. Vader had them big, just look like toes. He had a bunch of big toes for fingers, and he smacked the shit out. Oh, that was legendary, man. Shout out to Vader, man. Yeah, but so I got to talk about that. But yeah, so Austin Theory was like, maybe I'll show up to the interview to protect Vince McMahon, so he left a little cliffhanger there. I think he's gonna be there today. And then we had Edge calling out the locker room once again. This is where the show got interesting. I'll talk about the Damien Priest promo a little bit. I don't want to give it away too soon. But yeah, the Edge promo, he called out the locker room. Obviously, he name dropped, or he sort of name dropped, like Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles saying the phenomenal thing last week. And that's exactly who answered the call, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles. We got a motherfucking dream match on our hands. We have one already Hall of Famer and another auto Hall of Famer. It's like put him in the day after he retires. You know what I mean? Yeah, AJ Styles came out and he said, I accept. That he simply said that. And Edge went to shake his hand and AJ was like, all right, bet, man. May the best man win. And Edge said, no, bitch. You got sensitive nuts and you never protect them. I asked Shinsuke. Bow. Kicked him in the nuts. Poor AJ Styles. He clearly doesn't want any more kids. He's like, you know what? I don't even need a vasectomy. Just go ahead and kick me in the balls as much. Everybody take a turn. Every feud. Just kick me in the balls. That's what we're going to do. Damn, man. Damn. Oh, my God, man. Yeah, it was shit. This is a match that I definitely wanted to see. Edge went full fucking heel mode. The rated R superstar, the ultimate opportunist, the crazy psychopath that was running around terrorizing everybody with Lita and Vicky Guerrero. And it's the best Edge. It's the Edge that became a Hall of Famer. He was cool as a babyface, but his best babyface moments were in a tag team. You know what I mean? He made his career as a heel, and that's what he should be at all times. You know what I mean? I know towards the end of his career, when he won the belt and had to retire, he was a great babyface at that point. But still, Edge is a heel, damn it. You know what I mean? It's like, it is what it is. So I'm glad that he, turned, and it was an aggressive turn. It wasn't, because the crowd was like, I don't know. It's Edge. We should still cheer after he kicked him in the nuts. It's poor sportsmanship. It's Edge. Hey, I'm getting the upper hand. But then when he got two chairs and concertoed him, and then people were like, oh, God, he's crazy. Boo. He got the boos, man. If he was trying to get the heel heat, he got the heel heat. Because then he acted like he was going to walk away, and he ran back and hit him in the head with the chair again. Oh, my God. It was nasty. AJ just sitting there shivering. But yeah, I thought this was a great segment. Obviously, saved it for the main event segment because it was probably the best thing on the show. I gave the promos and backstage segment. There was a lot of talking. Most of it wasn't good. Like, let's just be honest. The Edge and AJ Styles shit was the best shit. KO and Seth Rollins are always great. The Street Profits are good at talking, but they didn't say anything, especially. And the ladies cutting promo. Nothing was really that good as far as promos and backstage segments outside of the Edge and AJ Styles stuff. And KO and Seth is just KO and Seth. So I gave promos and backstage segments. Oh, let me pull up my 3 blunts. That's the best I can do for that. 3 blunts is the best I could do for promos and backstage segments. It's unfortunate because it's WrestleMania season. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It said, nothing says WrestleMania feed like kicking the ball. Facts. Gruss in the building. What's cracking, Gruss? Gruss in the building. Edge gonna get it. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's looking like. Unless they're going to put him over as the heel. I think he's going to be around for a while. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere for a while. So I already want to boot. I already want to boot Edge. He's overrated. Damn, is Edge overrated? I think he is a little overrated. I think he overrated himself. Didn't he said the last 2 weeks that he's the best that's when he turned heel last week when he said, I'm the best in the business. I was like, wait a minute. Will Ospreay would like a word. About nine wrestlers in AEW would like a word. The person you're fighting at WrestleMania now would like a word. I'm like, what? What made him say that? That's when you knew he was turning heel. That's why I think I even mentioned that last week. Like, that's not a babyface thing to say. Yeah, I'm better than everybody. Oh, man, only babyface they get away with saying that shit. And, you know what I mean? Always getting cheered is like a Brock Lesnar, you know what I mean? When, he's obviously trying to be a babyface. But yeah, promos and backstage segments got 3 blunts for me. So now we can move on to matches. Lots of matches. More matches than usual on Monday Night Raw. We had 8 matches on Monday Night Raw. About 5 of them went less than 4 minutes. In the words of the homie Two-Face, the Wild Boy, a.k.a. El Champion, in the words of him, motherfucker for what? I don't. What? Why would these? The matches were so short. It was like they didn't even. First, KO and Seth in Alpha Academy, good match. Monday Night Raw match, nothing special. Nothing special. The match was pretty good. I thought that it was fire how the match ended. I will say that though, because the combo of finishers, setups, and finishes they did. I think Seth did a buckle bomb. Like KO threw him, and Seth caught him. Did a buckle bomb. Then KO caught him off the ropes, hit him with the stunner, and as he hit the ground with the stunner, that's when Seth came in with the curb stomp. I was like, oh, he dead. I was like, oh, he dead. He not. Who's getting up after that? That's crazy. You just took every finisher they had in their arsenal. So yeah, that was an awesome finish to the match. So they got their chance at the tag team titles next week. So they're excited. That's what they were excited about in their second promo backstage, and gloating about winning the titles and taking them to Mania. Then we had Amos beat T-Bar in about a minute. Okay. And then we had the ladies 3-on-3 match, which was probably one of the more entertaining matches of the night. Obviously, Becky wasn't trying to get involved with Bianca for most of the match. They got intertwined a little bit. And once they did, Bianca did that thing that she does. I whip my hair back and forth. Oh, my God. Reverse slavery. It was she put Becky ass on the plantation. I was like, oh my God. She took her hair and Becky wears a halter top, so there's nothing here. There's no gear. It's just skin. It's just pale, milky white skin, and it's not even no muscle. She lost about she's skinnier than she was before she had the baby. She's like all like muscle and it's just skin. Oh, oh my God, the pain, the pain, the pain. She hit her so hard with that braid. It made such a loud crack sound. I was like, oh hell no, we fighting. We fighting. Like it's a real fight at that point. Like I'm shooting all over them. Pew 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 pew. Bitch. I'm about to Nia Jax shoot. Becky Lynch needed to become Nia Jax in that moment and bust somebody's nose because it's like, bitch, you ain't playing fair. Like Becky looking at the ref like, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing. That's a weapon. She's man, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. He's like, I'm out of here. This bitch using weapons and shit. Ain't nobody disqualifying this bitch. I'm out of here. So that allowed them to get to the Liv did some kind of move, and then I think Bianca got the pin on Nikki. So yeah, it was what it was. It was a fun match. It was entertaining. I thought that part was entertaining at least. What's up, Dave? What's cracking, homie? AJ is winning his match since he just re-signed. That's shit. Because he re-signed, he might not win. They're like, we got you, bitch. Oh man, Cody and Shane McMahon and revived WCW. I'm surprised they haven't done something like that already. Becky still, hey Gruss, stop. She's big time Bex. That's completely false. That is 100% is an asinine statement for you to make. Right, hey Dave, facts. Facts. At least she didn't have to go get her own braid. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Go get me a braid. What? Damn it. Oh man, we had to try to pick out the skinniest one. Oh man, we were all abused as children. If you're in 70s or 80s, baby, oh my God, you were definitely abused as a child. Oh my God. It made some of us better though. So it was what it was. So after that, we had Tommaso Ciampa. I guess he's on Monday Night Raw. I guess they just, man, I feel bad. I feel like it's just writings on the wall, man. I don't know, man. It just don't feel like they have any idea. They changed his no. They changed Ciampa's music. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Like he had one of the best theme songs. Why? It's the same company. It's the same fucking company. Why do you need to change his theme song? I don't understand it. These people are idiots. They're idiots. Morons. I just don't understand. The writing's on the wall. I hope Tommaso has it planned for a post-WWE career. Obviously not something I want to see. It just doesn't feel good. But he beat Bobby Roode in the story. And I'm still saying that it doesn't feel good because I don't know what this feud is. I don't know why it's happening. After he won the match, they beat him down. And guess who didn't come out to save Tommaso? Finn Balor, who just tagged with him like a week ago. Yeah, I don't know. We was friends and shit. I know. I agreed to tag, but I ain't say I was gonna help you if they jumped you the next week. I ain't agree to that. You know what I mean? Guess who else didn't come? Braun Breaker. Yeah, who's the star of NXT? Who would be? Who would probably be really good to get a little bit of TV time on Monday Night Raw since you are trying to make him this huge star. Be good to get some eyes on him. Like, It's like nobody came to help poor Tommaso. They could have re-signed Johnny Gargano for the night. You know what I mean? He just said he was taking bookings, indie bookings. You know what I mean? He did a one night only. You know what I mean? Anything. Damn. But yeah, he did win the match, so good for him, I guess. Then we had the 24/7 title picture is turned back into garbage. It was good for a couple weeks when Reggie stopped simping, became a player again. You know what I mean? St. Louis native. You know what I mean? So I got to represent. You know what I mean? Reggie, shout out to Reggie. You know what I mean? St. Louis native. Randy Orton too. You know what I mean? Shout out. Yeah, but he's a simp again. You know what I mean? He came out. He did doing a mixed tag team match. For the 24, not for the 27/7 title, but it was there. But yeah, it was him and Akira Tozawa, or him and Dana and Akira Tozawa and Tamina, and Reggie won with a roll up. Then everybody started making out and smooching, and it was just weird. And I'm not interested again. So yeah, Reggie's a fucking simp. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, I mean, once I would have saw it, I'd be like, I can't simp for somebody that like turns my face into a fucking powdered donut. I'm sorry. Like, I ain't trying to simp for nobody anyway. But man, what do you look like without that extra layer of person on? Like, because that's not who you are. Show me the real you. Just got duct tape in the back of her head and man, John, you ain't even get your tracks laid right. What did you do? You getting WWE money? You can't get a good sew-in? What is going? I'm done, man. Oh man, but yeah, Reggie stopped simping for a couple weeks, man. He took his belt back. You know what I mean? He said friendship has its benefits, but you ain't getting no more of my money. And then he bought her a diamond ring. Or a belt, I guess, however you want to look at it. Reggie run through the roster. Yeah, I mean, he kind of takes the lowest hanging fruit. I mean, Carmella just be like for everybody. You know what I mean? I guess Enzo and Kaz, you know what I mean? And she bounces around, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, now she record Reggie at the same damn time. I'm like, what's going on there? Behind the scene, you see these motherfuckers already over sexualized. They Reggie might have been cucking motherfucking. Imagine Corey Graves getting cucked by Reggie. That shit would be hilarious. Like, yeah. Oh man, but yeah, I mean, doing what he's doing, I guess. Lowest hanging fruit, Nia Jax, you know what I mean? It's like, I guess, you know what I mean? It's not like he gonna get in Bianca or motherfucking what the fuck is her name in NXT? I forget her name. Dana Brooks' old friend. You know what I'm talking about. Mandy Rose or anybody like that. No, I haven't watched Bel Air yet, man. Life been kind of hectic. I'm trying to get a bunch of things in order. I've been organizing my crib and stuff. I haven't really had a chance to watch a lot of TV, unfortunately. Yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it though. I'm definitely gonna catch up. I don't know if they released it all at once, but I'll probably just wait till the season is over and watch it all, binge watch it. But yeah, so the 24/7 title stuff, whatever. The Mysterios lost to the Not Hurt Business because I refuse to call them that because they got kicked out of it twice. I don't know why they're still wearing the shirt. Bobby Lashley should beat their ass just for wearing the shirt. It's Bobby his move is called the Hurt Lock. Why the Hurt Business? That's not. MVP came up with that. It was literally a promo. We're not in business. We're in with the Hurt Business. I remember they weren't even a part of it. They got invited to the party. How are they using copyright infringement? This isn't. They printed too many T-shirts. They can't come up with a new name. I mean, you can still use black and gold. I mean, if that's the thing, but that's not the Hurt Business. That's Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. I almost forgot his fucking name because they don't matter. But somehow because The Miz decided to interfere and grab Dom's leg or some shit during the match. Uh, um, Rey Mysterio decided to just act like the match wasn't going on and ran out and chased The Miz, who wasn't a part of the match, and left his son in the ring to get rolled up for a 1-2-3, and Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander won a match 5 weeks before WrestleMania with no story to be told or to be had, or there's no point of them winning, because why? Why are we doing this? What's the... All right, so moving on. This was a match that scared me a little bit because it was going well, but then I think it ended kind of abruptly because Montez went for that the most beautiful, and no disrespect to... Now, I can't even say it might not. Eddie Guerrero's frog splash was so perfect. It was so perfect. I can't. Montez shit ain't better than Eddie's. It's prettier. It's not executed as well. Eddie mastered the frog splash. It was like he turned into a frog in the air. I never seen anybody tuck and stretch out as perfectly as he does every single time. And he hit you so aggressively when he hit the landing was like the best part. It was like he splat on you. Rest in peace to Eddie. Yeah, I miss watching him wrestle. It's like fucking aggressive pit bull in the fucking ring, man. Yeah, if you didn't get to watch Eddie Guerrero like in his prime WCW days, please go watch those matches against Chris Jericho, matches against Rey Mysterio, matches against Rey Mysterio. Just watch those matches. You know what I mean? Just watch those matches against Rey Mysterio. But Montez frog splash, obviously, the dude is jumping through the fucking moon. Like, I've never seen anybody jump that high. You know what I mean? No way, Kid Get Money. RVD is not number 2. He's number 3. He's number 3. I would have gave number 3 for sure, just because of the way he innovated the frog splash and twisting and turning and hitting it from different positions and all that different stuff. Definitely got to give it to RVD on that. But as far as the execution of it, Eddie's shit was so sharp, bro. If you're gonna call it a frog splash, it was so sharp. It was too sharp. You know what I mean? The way he did it every single time. Like, he tuck his elbows, hit his knees, then he come out and he it was just perfect. I can't even describe it. You just gotta go watch it. You know what I mean? So Eddie is definitely number 1 with the frog splash. But Montez is number 2. I would probably say Montez has the second greatest frog splash of all time, just because of the height. It's not as pretty. It's not as well executed, but it's executed, as well as anybody else has ever done it besides Eddie Guerrero. And RVD is obviously right there in the top 3 with those guys. But yeah, he hit him with a frog splash. That's what we're talking about. He hit Randy Orton with a frog splash from the heavens, and you could just hear the ref be like, fuck. It's like, oh, he's mic'd up. But yeah, like, Randy was just like, it's like he didn't move. I thought that he punctured his lung or something. I thought he crushed his sternum. I thought, because he was holding his chest. And I was like, oh no. And he wasn't moving. I was like, oh no, wait a minute. Something don't feel right. But apparently, from what I'm hearing, it's his shoulder, and it's not that bad. He just tweaked it or something. I'll hopefully we'll have more on that on the news. But when he did the frog splash, he put his foot on the rope, he was trying to stop the pin, but the ref just counted the 3 because the ref felt like he was hurt. But Dawkins pushed his leg off the. It was confusing as hell. But the match ended there. Street Profits got the win. So yeah, and then we had the best match of the night, which was the U.S. title match. Finn Balor versus Damien Priest. These two went at it. They saved some for a good reason, because we have a new United States champion. Finn, stick my penis in your face on my entrance, Balor. Yeah, I hate his entrance. It's the worst entrance of all time. Like, man, you come out here, your tighty whities poking your fucking penis off. He's like, here, look at my. All the ladies like, oh, the dude's like, come on, bro. Why? Why? You gotta turn away from the screen. But yeah, Finn Balor ended up winning the U.S. title. It was a good ass match. It was a couple sick moves in there. He reversed that fucking. I think it was that kind of falling choke slam that he does. He like no, he was trying to hit his the lights out thing or whatever he does, his finishing move, and he reversed that into a sling blade. And then there was one point where he went for a coup de grace, but he missed that shit, and that's when Damien hit the choke slam on him. But then, you know, to end the match, he did hit the coup de grace. I didn't think he was gonna win the match. Honestly, I thought Damien might win this, but I was hoping Finn would win because, like I said, Damien ain't been doing it. I've been saying it for weeks. He ain't been doing it. And he obviously been listening to my show because he was pissed. After he won, he said, wrestling on weed? I be listening to your motherfucking show on Tuesdays. I be hearing you. I be up at noon and I be smoking my J because I like weed. So I'm like, you know, I'm fucking with y'all. And then all of a sudden you start saying, yo, Damien Priest ain't shit and I ain't fucking with him. And I don't like his mascara or his pink pants, or the way he wrestles. And, you know, I thought y'all fuck with me, man. But it's all good. Y'all fuck with me when I was in NXT, and I was popping bottles with the bitches in the hot tub. Y'all like me then. Y'all don't like me now. And so, fuck all y'all. You know what I mean? It's because of y'all that I ain't getting no support. And Finn Balor, you getting cheered, and these people love you. And then I'm going to win my belt back at WrestleMania because I want a rematch. Even though it ain't no rematch clause, I'm going to make my own rematch because I said so, bitch. And that's how it goes because I'm also the general manager. Yeah, fuck Adam Pearce. And yeah, and fuck wrestling on weed. And fuck y'all too in the crowd. And that was it. So yeah, that was pretty much the whole promo. So he is mad, and then he attacked Finn Balor and beat him up. And he's a heel now. So yeah, that was our first heel turn of the night. And then we had, obviously, what I talked about earlier, Edge turning heel on AJ Styles. So we had 2 heel turns for the night. It was a heel-horrific Monday Night Raw. Said the whole end of the Street Profits match looked real botchy. Yeah, it was just a mess. It was just a mess. I don't like Finn or Damien. I'm not a big... Yeah, I'm not a... yeah, me neither. I can agree with that. I'm not big on. I see the potential in Finn. He needs to be the leader of the Bullet Club. He needs to be like. He needs to be the dude they was letting him be in NXT. Like, they just be fucking these dudes up. Like, the dude they let him be in NXT was perfect. Fucking badass, beating. You know what I mean? Like, just it was. He was back. Then they brought him back, and he was back. So it was like, fuck, man. They don't know what to do with these. Braun Breaker is fucked. He's screwed. There's no hope. Just run. Yeah. Oh, you told Damien what I said? Oh man, I bet he sounded angry. He sounded really angry at us. But the matches were what they were. The only match I really enjoyed tonight was the main event match, and that was Priest and Finn Balor. It was good wrestling, even though I'm not big on the wrestlers. Other than that, the ladies 3-on-3 was decent. I gave the matches probably too high, but I gave them 3.5 blunts. On the road to WrestleMania, it feels like they could be doing better, and we'll get into that now with storytelling, because storytelling was interesting. It's interesting, I guess. Like, it was, the KO and Seth stuff, they're making their way towards the tag titles. I don't know if they're going to win them. I don't know if they're going to face Stone Cold or in a tag team partner. I don't know if Kevin's going to face Stone Cold. I don't know if Kevin's going to face Seth in a one-on-one. I don't know what the hell is it. I'm just confused because it feels like they're booking 3 different matches for these guys at once on some just in case something doesn't work out shit. So I can't tell what's going on, so it's confusing. almost popping back up just out of nowhere. Like, oh, let's push this guy again. Don't forget, we had, but beating T-Bar, what is that going to do? I'm sorry, what is beating T-Bar going to do? Like, he needs to. I don't know who there is for him to beat, but he needs to beat somebody. Shit, he beat AJ Styles 1-on-1 in a squash match and has done nothing since. AJ Styles is about to fight Edge in one of the biggest matches at WrestleMania. What is Amos doing? Like, their booking makes no fucking sense. All of it is pointless. The women's division is a mess. The tag and the I mean, you got the two main event title matches, which are now just been announced. They happen on the same night, night one. SmackDown and the Raw women's title matches. Why? I guess. Are there going to be any women on night two? Are you going to have the women's tag team match on night two? I guess that's going to. I guess. Night two going to. I don't know. Anyways, Amos versus Brock at MSG. That might actually happen. That might be why they put him on TV this week, so they can get somebody to fill in. That would be, I mean, it would be bad booking too. Like, would you gonna have Amos lose? You trying to build him up to be a monster? Then what? He's Braun Strowman at that point. You just fed him to Brock Lesnar. Now what? He's done. So yeah. The Mysterios and the Miz stuff is boring. Champion, the Dirty Dogs, boring. RK Bro stuff is cool. But the men's tag division is it just seems messy. And they got the title off of Damien Priest. That's good, but they gave it to Finn Balor, who hasn't even been around in months. Like, why haven't you been building someone up for the last few months to give them the title? Why is it somebody who hasn't even been on the show in months? They show up like, oh, we need somebody to take this belt from Damien. Never mind the people who've been on the show every week. Like, it's just so weird. I don't know, man. I'm going to have to adjust this score. I'm sorry. I can't do this. This score is wrong. Oh, I did adjust it. I didn't adjust it on my sheet. Okay. Because I had 4 blunts right here, but I was going to knock it down. I did knock it down to 3.75. It's probably still too high, honestly. It's probably still too high. It's probably like more like a 3.25, 3.5. Now that I'm thinking about it. But it is what it is. We'll leave it. We'll leave it there. It could be way better, being that it is the road to WrestleMania. A little bit disappointed, but it is what it is. What can you do? I gave commentary 3.5 blunts because Corey Graves is talking about his prowess in the bed now that he has a show, and I don't give a fuck. So yeah, 3.5 blunts there, and the crowd last night was cool. I gave them 4 blunts. They were pretty disgusted by Edge. You can sense their horror once he grabbed the chairs and actually hit it, because he was thinking about not doing it. They was like, oh, okay, we still love you. Then he did it. They was, oh, no, Edge, no, why? You can hear the audible, he did it. Oh, man, get all the women's wrestling out of the way one night. They're going to have all the women's matches on night one. That would be fucked up if they did that. That would be blatant disrespect if they did that. That would be super fucked up. If you can't tell, the average, can't do math, the average is 3.5 for the night. You know what I mean? And that is, what's a 3.5? That's a silver blunt. So all the kids say yay. All the kids say yay. Yeah, we got 3.5. Honestly, didn't feel like that good of a show. Felt like just a bunch of stuff happening. Like, it just felt like a bunch of stuff happening. Like, if I would have guessed what my average would have been for this show, if I would have gave matches and storytelling a really accurate score, it'd probably been closer to a 3 blunt night. I think I was just being a little liberal with these scores because it's WrestleMania season and I'm excited for WrestleMania. Even though I don't think I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm going to WrestleMania this year because I want to. It's such a tough decision because if you don't get a press pass, it's really hard to cover it. And I don't want to go just to be a fan. I want to go to work. And get coverage for you guys and be able to provide cool content for you guys. And it's not like I can take my camera inside the arena unless I'm press. So can't get no press pass, can't take a camera in at all, even though I snuck my GoPro in. I did sneak my GoPro in last, but it's not like I could sit on the walkway and do interviews with people and stuff like that. I could probably sneak and do it. I ain't got time. I'm too old for that shit. I ain't got time for that. So we'll see. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's crazy down here in Texas, Lalo. I know, man. I'm hip. And I smoke bad weed, so I don't know if I could be down there for 2, 3, 4 days, you know what I mean, without no weed, man. That shit gonna be whack. Grush, you know where the weed at, dog? You gotta have to holler at your weed man, dog, when I get down there. So yeah, I might still show up. You know what I mean? I might still show up. But they splitting it. Like, if I go, I'm gonna have to go for night 1 and 2 because I gotta see Becky and Bianca. And I gotta see Roman and Lesnar. I gotta see Becky and Bianca and Edge and AJ more than I gotta see Roman and Lesnar. I've seen Roman and Lesnar like 74 times, pretty sure. So, I mean, yeah, I don't need to see that match live. But Bianca and Becky, I would really like to see that match. And Edge and AJ Styles, I would really like to see that match. Oh yeah, I got all that, bro. Not no promethazine. I got the THC shit. THC only, baby. We don't do drugs over here. Just weed. I mean, but that's it, man. That's the blunt ratings, 3.5 for the night. Like I said, road to WrestleMania, man. I don't know what we got to look forward to on Dynamite tomorrow. I know we got a pay-per-view coming up this week, so we got to do predictions to see if we could take the title from Physics, who is our current Wow Nation predictions champion with his big win last week. So, with that said, yeah, man, we drink lean down here later. Oh yeah, I know y'all sipping on some scissor. I'm good on that shit, man. I'm good on that shit. That shit fries brains, man. You see how Lil Wayne talk? I don't never want to talk like Lil Wayne, dog, ever. You hear I talk? I'm very clear. I have a very clear dialect, non-regional dialect. I can go anywhere and have a conversation with anybody. Rich, poor, smart, dumb. You know what I mean? Well, I don't like talking to dumb people. That's just frustrating in any situation. But, you know. I don't want to go walk into a business meeting. Yeah, no, I'm good. Some stuff just ain't for me, dog. You know what I mean? I stick to my bud. You know what I mean? Stick to my little cannabis. You know what I mean? I sip my little brown every now and then. You know what I mean? And I'm good, man. That's all I need. Everything ain't for everybody. Y'all enjoy it. Well, no, don't enjoy it. Y'all stop drinking that shit, man. That shit like put holes in your brains? I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't know what it does because I don't do it. I remember one time, like, bro, this is a weird story. I don't even know how I got on this story. All right. One of the baddest joints in my city, in the DMV. Like, it's not even a secret. Well known. She's like a video vixen. She's a cocktail waitress at the biggest strip club in DC. My boy DJ's there. Shout out to DJ Schemes. So I used to be up in that joint like every, not every Tuesday, but on Tuesdays, whatever. So, so I'm, kind of, I'm a man of the scene at that point. So, I bag shorty. You guys like one of the baddest joints in our entire city. So you see me hollering at her. And at that point, like, my status is here. So nobody's really that surprised that, I'm talking to her. But I posted a video of me on a flight. I think I'm probably going to LA or something. Yeah, I'm on a flight and I'm showing off a bottle of syrup and I'm pouring it in the cup like, yeah, I got my shit on the flight. And this bitch blocked me on Instagram because she thought I was pouring. She thought I was drinking lean on the flight. She was like, I don't mess with people who do. I was like, I was like, you ain't even asked me. You ain't even. It's like, wait a minute. We supposed to be cool. We being all friendly. We supposed to be. You know what I mean, going out, all this different thing. You gonna block me without even asking me if I actually. You idiot. That's what you get. It was THC. It wasn't even fucking promethazine. Stupid. You know what I mean, dummy. You know what I mean. Now I'm glad I saved my money. You know what I mean. Get your dumb ass out. She was bad though, boy. I would have lived. I wouldn't mind one time. One time for your mind, boy, that wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been mad at that. But woo, yeah. But that was such a whack way for to not get some. I'm over here. Everybody else knows what the fuck it is because I have the stuff, so people know I had it anyway. So people knew that I had it. So it was like, oh, just Laylo got his syrup. She didn't know because she had just been introduced to me pretty much for the most part anyway. So she thinking I'm pouring promethazine. I could understand where it would look like that. You know what I mean? But still, at least ask her, brother. You know what I mean? Be like, yo, you drinking lean? Like, is that what we doing? Like, nah, baby, let me explain to you what's going on. You know what I mean? And we could have went from there, could have and fucked it up later. You know what I mean? We could have. Oh man, that's why Laylo don't like lean. That's my lean her nightmare story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No, I never drank lean even before that. It just was never. I don't like slow me down stuff. Like I don't like smoking indicas. I'm a sativa dude. Like people ask me what strains I like sativas. I know indicas are amazing and most of the best strains are indicas, but I like sativas because I like energetic, happy weed. I'm too busy. I have 4 businesses I gotta run. I don't have time to be sleep. You know what I mean? It's like I ain't got time to be taking naps during the day. You know what I mean? It's like I ain't got time for that shit. So I sleep about 6 hours. Some good nights, I'll get like a good 7 to 8 hours. Like if I can get to bed by midnight, I'll wake up at 8 o'clock sometimes. So it'd be like a good 7, 8 hours, but it's rare. You know what I mean? Some nights I'll get 4, but I don't really, yeah. Do I like K2? Do I look like a K2 nigga to you? What? Nigga, I smoke a half ounce of weed every day. Why do I need K2? Why would I need K2? In what realm would the owner of the High Definition Society need some K2? I'm just so confused. No, I don't. I just don't need K2. This is my old clothing line, my original clothing line. This is my new clothing line that's about to drop. Paris Terrell. Yeah, that's my name. So Paris Terrell coming soon. Yeah, we got a whole lot of shit on the way. I'm a fashion designer. That's what I've been doing for the last 15 years of my life. I don't know if y'all know that. I've been designing clothes for a very, very long time. This was like it's my original company design. Some of y'all might have seen that in some places, the High Definition Society logo. But we've been doing this for a long time, man. So I'm happy to get back to it. Got a lot more free time. Well, not a lot more free time. I got a lot less free time because I'm diving back into all this shit. So stay on the lookout for that, man. I need to get some more wild merch, man. Some Wrestling on Weed merch, but we just got to get the numbers up so we have somebody to buy it. I might just get some shirts made and send them out to the regs, man. Send them out to the crew so y'all can represent. You know, help spread the word and shit. Excuse me. Help spread the word and all that shit too. So, yeah, man. As always, Carmella, I saw you sneak up in here. Carmella, Bianca whipped the soul out of Becky. Yeah, she did, boy. You missed me talking about it. She definitely hit her with that reverse slavery, boy. Put her on the plantation. What about those Gordon Cottrells from the Cosby Show? The Cosby Show? I don't even know what the hell you talking about. Gordon Cottrells from the Cosby Show. What the hell? I don't even know what you talking about, man. I don't even know what you talking about, dog. Kid Get Money say I'm gonna be at Dynamite tomorrow and Revolution this weekend. Oh shit, dog, for real? Damn, bro. Take some pictures and tag me in them on Instagram, man. If you follow, I'm pretty sure you're on our Instagram. Take some pictures and tag them on our Instagram so we can post you on our Instagram. I gotta start doing that. Anybody that's at the show, any of the subs that's at the show, just send us random pictures. You ain't gotta be like shouting us out or no shit. I mean, if you wanted to shout us out at the show, that'd be cool too. You know what I mean? But you ain't gotta do that. Just take a picture so we can, you know what I mean, show you love on the motherfucking on the Instagram. We need spoilers, kid. No, we don't. Gruss, why you trying to get spoilers, man? We don't need no spoilers, Gruss. That's not what we need. But let me get up out of here, man. I'm going to go, I don't know what I'm about to do. I'm about to finish organizing my studio, and then I'm going to take pictures of it so I can make a video about it, about all my tech stuff, because that's what I do. Yeah. So see you guys later, man. I'll be back on Thursday with the Dynamite Blunt ratings. Hopefully Two-Face will be here on Saturday to be able to do the Rampage Blunt ratings. I'm this close to going back to a two-man show, but the show is already like 45 minutes to an hour, but I feel like we can go, you know what I mean? If we just doing it, we can go in, you know, fucking hour and then a minute. We stretch these joints out a little bit. Plus, I miss, you know what I mean, talking to Two-Face about Raw, you know what I mean, and SmackDown. So, we might stretch these back out to a two-man show. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. But this format, I love this format so much. And then I have to fit more cameras on the screens and all these different things. So. Oh, woe is me. I know. Oh, the problems I have. You know what I mean? I got to redesign the overlay. But that's it, guys. Appreciate y'all as always. Kid Get Money, Gruss, Carmella, everybody that came through, Dave Favors, all my guys, BJ Mack, man. I appreciate all y'all as always, man. Wild Nation, gang. We up, man. I see y'all on Thursday. Deuces.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to know when we go live next. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrestling on Weed, and thanks for watching.